We continue with the rolling coverage on the unrest in Durban, where hundreds of businesses and infrastructure have been destroyed across the city. Our reporter Karinda Jagmohan joins us live now from KwaMashu in Durban. Karinda, a very good morning to you. Talk us through some of the developments on the ground and the impact on the unrest on communities there.
Good morning to you. Yes, this is the Bridge City Shopping Centre in KwaMashu, and it has been, completely damaged here. My colleague Pilani Zuma was just saying there's not one shop in sight that hasn't been looted. We're going inside the mall now to show you what has happened to the infrastructure. Just upon arriving here, I saw some SANDF members. They have been in this area scouting the place. Now, you know that residents of Durban have been urging for the deployment of these members, but they're here now perhaps a little too late, because all they're doing is sussing out the extent of the damage and perhaps looking at what is left behind. But KwaMashu Bridge Shopping Centre, once a very bustling commercial area that is situated between the areas of KwaMashu and Phoenix, now completely destroyed. This is what is left of this particular shopping centre here as we go through. The centre itself shops have been burnt within, and you can see above us the roof as well burnt down. We understand that there are SANDF soldiers here as well, so we're going to make just ourselves a bit present for them so they can see us here. But they're also here just scouting what has happened. Now, we also understand that the president will be in eThekwini today to assess the damage and to assess what has really been left following the looting. Let's just take you back into a little bit of light, though. And as he comes here, there are so many questions to ask him at this point, including why police resources have not been increased, or they're not being given the capacity that they need to attend to the situations unfolding on the ground. The government officials in KwaZulu-Natal said that they were prepared for what was to come. On Sunday, the last Sunday, we spoke to some of the MECs in Moira, and they said that they were prepared to attend to the situation of unrest and looting. But obviously this is not the case. You can see that the destruction is here. So there are many questions to ask the president once he is on the ground. And I must tell you that across the city now we're seeing as well armored vehicles. I'm seeing an armored vehicle here in KwaMashu, anticipating any further protests or demonstrations by community members who are now maybe angry at what is happening here in the city of Durban. This morning I spent the morning at a spa in the Durban CBD to see over 500 people lined up queuing for food, because shopping malls like this one have either been completely looted or in some cases burnt down. There are shopping malls that have been burnt down completely. So the avenues for people now to get groceries, clothes, any products that you need to live your life, there are very few places one can go to securely get what they need. And over and above this as well is the tensions between various communities across Durban, whereby there's racial profiling happening at some of the community roadblocks. And as a result now, there are residents on the ground that are calling for these roadblocks to fall away in order for just being able to access parts of the city that one needs to access now, because there's so few places to go and get the necessary fuel and food. So, the situation is dire on the ground in KwaZulu-Natal, here in the heart of Durban, the Durban CBD and KwaMashu areas. And now finally, a week after we saw the devastation begin, the president is expected to do the oversight visit here in KwaZulu-Natal at eThekwini.
Very well, Karinda. Let's leave it there for now. Karinda Jagmohan bringing us up to speed with some of the cost of damage as we assess the impact on shopping centres and, of course, many questions to ask President Cyril Ramaphosa, who will be conducting an oversight visit in KZN, assessing the damage, the impact, and also waiting to really take questions from journalists who will be asking, like Karinda was mentioning, about the police increase and visibility in KZN as she addressed some of the big challenges that the province is facing at the moment.